Hello everyone. Today we're going to have some fun with the newly upgraded Neovision's Nalu. We're going to take her to the Whip-Whiskered Beast trial and see how she does. So the team we got built for that. We have Howled Aegis Charlotte. We're using her because she can do both covers, and we're going to switch between magic and physical. So build wise, a lot of health, a lot of defense, a lot of spirit. And then also elemental resist, fire, ice, lightning, and light. Rena is here for some buffing, healing, re-raise. So spirit and health and a lot of limit fill. We have max crystals and a little over half boost. Healing avatar lid is our breaker and provoker. So with the charm, jacket, and plushie, she's full draw attacks. We also made her full evasion. And then just whatever health and spirit is tacked onto that. Also made sure that she was paralyzed immune with the gear. Then we have Nalu, our main damage. So base form, just a bunch of attack and beast killers, a little extra LB damage just because there was room for it. We're using the Mad Dash Vision card. So our base form has 300% beast killer with 160 limit damage boost, and when we shift, we have high attack, even more limit damage, and beast killer. So shifted form, still 300 beast killer, but we're up to 235 LB damage. Not sure if we'll use it or not, but we have it. And then we're bringing in Sylvie to act as just an extra supporter, dole out some barriers and whatnot. So Holy Wand just for dual white. Other than that, a bunch of limit fill, spirit and health. We gave her 10,000 needles just so that we could get mirage stacks in there for everybody. And geared Nalu that we managed to find. It's a decent amount of attack. They're using the Mad Dash card. Base form is 125 beast. And then they're also geared in shift, which it's the same stuff pretty much. But thanks to passive, it's 150 beast killer. Alright, let's see how she does. Alright, so turn 1, we want physical cover. We're going to use her cooldown. That way we get 40% general mitigation on top of the cover. So we're going to Mother's Protection. That's 200% buffs for everybody, and some magic mitigation. And we'll block some breaks. Turn 1 Sylvie. So we're going to give 300% buffs to Charlotte. We're going to lower physical damage, and we'll give elemental buff. And then lid, we're going to break attack, break defense, and for now, just in case, we'll give Sylvie a chain remove if we want to use it. Okay, for Nalu, we're going to actually cry, and this is more for finishing filling LB as well as 50% LB damage. They both have elemental weapons, so that part is not needed. And then we're going to Panther Strike for the 100% killer, and just hit with pause. And the other one's going to do the same thing. Cry, target self. Panther Strike for 100% beast killer, and then Wind Beast pause. Alright, so oof, we live though. Alright, so we have to switch over to magic now. So magic cover. And we could do a barrier. We'll queue up the barrier for now. We're going to let them limit burst. Let's see, I think we'll mirage everybody. We'll let lid get rid of the mirage stacks. Alright, we're going to limit burst both Nalus and see if Rena's limit finishes filling there. It did, so we're going to limit burst. That's re-raise plus regen and buffs, although we just got a slightly higher attack buff. And we'll put up magic cover and a barrier. Alright, does Charlotte live? She does, but barely. Alright, so we want to stay in magic. So let's toss out a heal and a barrier. Look at timers on buffs. 2 turns on damage reduction, physical down. So we do want some magic. Let's upgrade our brakes. That'll eat 1 mirage stack. See, magic mitigation. We could toss out a haste, or actually we should probably toss out a heal because I don't think regen will top off for tank. I guess let's shift over. Let's do thunder, rapid, and finish with the thrust. Actually, shift over first. So thunder, rapid, and thrust. And we're hoping to... I think we want Sylvie's limit to fill here. Which did not happen. Unfortunate. Alright, so I guess we can do physical refresh. Because we're going to get a barrier from Charlotte. And actually, we don't need to heal. And we got magic already. So I could do physical. Nah, Sylvie has better actually. Yeah, I guess we'll do it for the mana. So let's look at what buffs we have. So she's got one turn on 300% buffs, it looks like. 2 turns on physical. So let's do that just to get those buffs stacking up. Physical mitigation. And elemental refresh, why not? Alright, Charlotte's still alive. So now we just had 2 turns of magic, so we're going to use her limit burst to change to physical and upgrade our general mitigation to 50%. Refresh Rena's limit burst. Make sure that breaks are all good. Because I think we want to limit burst Sylvie. So let's do protection for the boost. Upgrade attack buff. And just thrust, I guess. So kind of a setup turn. Alright, Lid, what do we want to do with you? Can't dispel any of the buffs that I can remember. Could give back mana. So how about some mana and give Sylvie Chainer buff just in case. Ooh. Alright, so we're getting barrier from Sylvie's recast there. So let's do double thrust and a lightning flash. We'll have definitely got to get those breaks back. So attack, defense, attack. Charlotte and Rena, not sure what we want to do with you yet. So 2 turns on all that, that's good. 1 turn on break resist. Physical mitigation is there, magic mitigation is there, we just upgraded the other mitigation. So we could do in shelter. Since she'll have to heal and just have Charlotte guard, make sure that she lives, because we got to change to magic next turn. Alright, I was just checking to see if we had the LB boost. We do not. So I suppose we could get it again. Actually, we still have Beast Killer? No, it seems to have lost that as well. So we get our limit boost, Beast Killer back, and we could give them Mirage stacks. So limit boost, Beast Killer, Mirage stacks. Or actually, instead of the Mirage stacks, let's do an Imperil. Because we don't have a lightning down at the moment. So I think we're going to have to go with Thunder Spear, which is only 80. So we'll go Cry, Beast Killer, Thunder Spear. Rena, we'll just refresh her limit burst. Charlotte, we have to change to magic. Don't have our dual cast at the moment. Just use her regular. Lid's limit burst for the big breaks. Let Nalu go. And Sylvie, limit burst for a big barrier. Hopefully that helps. Ooh, alright, mine dead. Lost the buffs. Kinda sucks. Debuffs are still there, but losing buffs is a pain. Yes, Arena. We could just limit burst again. Make sure re-raise is refreshed. Let's do 300% buffs again. Elemental buffs. Let's see, what do you got? One on magic down, one more on regular damage reduction. So we're leaving her in magic for this one turn. We'll switch next, so we'll be able to do her general mitigation with a limit burst next turn. So let's go with the big defensive buffs and physical. And we can just throw up barrier. And then lid. Do breaks, refresh, chain remove in case we want to use it on Sylvie. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is we'll get the lesser beast killer. So we'll go with the bolting. $75 instead of the 100. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, so now we're going to limit burst, change to physical mode, and refresh 50% general mitigation. It's all good. Although, attack break kind of sucks, but whatever. Because Rena, I think we want to do what? Magic mitigation? Yeah, we want magic mitigation. And I could put up break resist. But we can do that after if needed to. So we're going to shift Nalu and see how much their limit burst does. So I'm going to chain with Lid and Sylvie. Hopefully it's not delayed too much. Haven't actually used their shifted limit burst yet. It's a bit of a delay. Should have hit them first. Ooh. Yeah, we get a paralyze in there. Okay, so we have to re-break. Alright, let's block that. Let's block and cure all that. And I think I want some elemental. Because I can do a barrier with her. And be fine there. We're gonna limit burst on Rena, get the re-raise going. Limit burst on Lid for the big breaks. And Charlotte, we're staying in physical mode. We'll change to magic next turn. So with our Nalus, we'll Thunderbolt, Rapid Bolt, and Lightning Panther. Yeah, it had some Mirage, that's kind of a pain. Alright, throw up a barrier, see if we live. That regen is so nice. Alright, so looks like we get dispelled. Yep. Which we had to switch covers anyway. So magic cover, actually, we got dispelled. Let's use the cooldown magic cover. Get that general mitigation back. We have our stat buffs, which is good. So we could use Sylvie. Triple, double Thunderbolt with a Panther Thrust finisher. Let's see, what do we want to do on Lid? Looks like no Mirage stacks. Breaks are good. So let's actually use her block everything, just in case. And patch up heal. And let's see if we can either kill this or fill Ren as Limit Burst. Nice, 10 turns, not too bad overall. First time running Nalu through. I mean, we could have obviously timed her shifted Limit Burst a lot better. Didn't realize it had that much of a delay. She's pretty nice with her Neo Visions upgrade. We might use her for some other things in the future. It all depends on if I can find borrows. There's so many up for bonus at the moment that just have no gear whatsoever. So we'll see what shows up and what we can do. But that'll be the end of this video. Hope everybody enjoyed.